Okay, hey, doing another update. Um, I thought I would do like a little update. Not really about much because there's really not much to update about that's happened in the last couple days. Um, a couple things that have been on my mind a lot. Is the recall for the dog food. At first, it was really on my mind, and I made a post about it, but I couldn't post it. That was like a couple weeks ago, and I was just thinking about all the dogs and that were out there dying, and that was really upsetting to know. But none of the food that our dog or cats were on um were affected, was affected, whichever. And but then so we've been careful, and the only way that I can get Pedro to eat, I found out when he was a puppy, because he was so skinny and I could never get him to eat. I found out 2 months after having him that the only way to get him to eat was if I mixed up wet food and dog food together, and he'd eat right away. Otherwise, he just wouldn't eat. He'd just nibble on it throughout the day and not get enough to eat. So that's what the vet had also told me to do. So twice a day for a year, I've made him food to eat like that. And anyways, then I find out like 2 days ago or 3 days ago that the wet food that he's on is on the recall list, the Purina. And I will say that I was not too happy about that. Yeah. So then they gave out codes for it or whatever, and I guess it wasn't on the code, but it still could be. And so we're like, he's fine, and this whole time we thought he was fine because we thought that it would show up right away. But then we found out that it could be a year before we found out if he was okay or not. And the other thing, they talk about kidney failure. Excuse me. Oh, yawn. They talk about kidney failure a lot, and I had to watch a dog die from kidney failure. A slow, painful death. It wasn't my dog, but, it's a complicated story, but, I had to watch him die, and I was the only one there, and by the end of it, he was in a coma, and he was having seizures, and, was throwing up blood on his side, and, it's like all I can picture in my mind is that dog, and how painful that would be, and how uncool that would be. So, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. But anyways, so we'll watch out for that. I said I started smoking. What happened was I had been in the hospital about a week before that, and really bad pain. Excuse me again. Really bad pain. And, it turned out it had to do with, some cabbage I ate. And, then about a week after that, Sasha was in the hospital, and she had to be on an IV, and, I made a big post about this, but anyways, she had to have a bunch of shots, and, she was pretty drugged up, and I had been up for 36 hours, and, I came home, and, Pedro had peed all over himself in the kennel, because we went at 3 o'clock in the morning, right before I went to bed, and so I was up all night with her, and then I had to wash him when we got home, and then I couldn't sleep I had to know she was okay. And my neighbor had friends over and they were outside smoking. And he offered me one and I said, no, that's okay. He said, you sure? And I said, no. And I took it and I started smoking and yada yada yada. I tried to get on Chantix, but they won't give it to you free. They say that, I mean, they have the program for it. They have the program so you can apply for it, but then the doctor says that they say that if you can afford a pack of cigarettes a day, then you can afford Chantix, which is like $200 for 12 weeks worth, and then they say I'm probably gonna have to go through 2 weeks worth. But right now I'm waiting to see if Pfizer has accepted me, and if Pfizer has accepted me, then I will be able to get Nicotrol, which is the inhaler. So, we set a new quit date for May, probably the beginning or the end of May, because that's when Sasha's dad's coming, and he smokes a lot, so, we wouldn't want to do that. We'd be in a fragile state. We, wanted to quit again on Emmy's birthday, which is in a week. She'll be turning 19. I guess other than that, not a whole lot's going on. Just working out a lot. I'm tired of people leaving bad comments on my YouTube for being fat. That's really starting to annoy me, especially when I bust my ass all day, lifting weights and working out all day and eating the right thing, and then I come onto YouTube and I get, lay off the cheeseburgers, porco. Yeah. I don't really take it personally, but at the same time, it still stays there. You know, it stays in the back of your mind anyways. But, I can do things that I haven't been able to do in a long time, and, I feel a lot different. But, in the last 4 days, I've had, some fibro attacks going on, so I've been really sore. So I haven't been doing my aerobics, but I have been working out. I've been pushing myself to work out. That is not a good thing to do when you have fibro, let me tell you that. So my arms are pretty much in a constant state of owies, but I don't really care. It takes like an hour and a half to do my workout program. I kind of designed it myself. I'm gonna start doing a Karma Electra stripper tease thing. I get all embarrassed talking about it. I don't know, it's some kind of cardio thing. One of Sasha's friends told us to do it. I'm not really sure. I can't believe I'm just on camera in a wife beater, but that's what I wear when I'm at home, so, you know, screw you. But not really, to the people I like. There's nothing else to talk about, and I'm probably boring you to death. Yeah. Totally been working on videos. Haven't gone anywhere to make any videos lately, but I've made a lot of videos since I've been not able to do computer stuff, but we've been working on the house and, that kind of stuff. Oh, wow, I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning, I'm not tired. Anyways, God, dragging this out, man. One of my subscribers, maybe I'll get to talk about it later. One of my subscribers, I don't know if his son has autism or if he has autism, because I thought originally that he had autism, but now I think it's his son. But I've already talked about how my younger sister has autism and is mentally retarded, and I don't like to talk about it much because there's too many people who found me through where I live, and they know her, and that kind of embarrasses her. And if I could, well, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but anyways, I've been watching a lot of shows on, there's been a lot of shows like on True Life and on MTV about autism and Asperger's. I can never say it right, but I've had a couple clients. I had a really good client that I was really close to, like his family and stuff. He was a young guy. I miss him a lot, but okay, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna go ahead and go now, because I'm just rambling, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Seriously, I'm gonna update. I'm gonna do a full update when I know this is a long one and it seems like a full update, but it really isn't. I'm gonna do a full update. I'll be working on my older videos. I put one up of Mom getting her birthday thing, and I'll be putting up some more soon. Bear with me, because I have a list the size of Manhattan to make of DVDs, so I'm working on that too, and cleaning the house. Well, the house isn't clean. See, I go on these rambles. Anyways, to clean the house, and I'm working on laundry and everything else. Make my house sound really dirty, but it's really not. I just want to clear something up. For you guys who think that I'm humongous just because I have big hands, I'll tell you something. When I was 5, you know those kid molds that they make of your hands? You know what I'm talking about? You know, you make your mold or whatever. Okay, we got one of those from when I was 5, okay? I put my hand in it when I was my biggest weight. And the hand when I was 5 was bigger than at my biggest weight. So, I was just built to have big fingers. Look at them. I've always hated my hands. They make me look huge, even when I'm skinnier. I bet you when I get really, really skinny, which I never will be able to get that skinny, just look at my family. I was built to have muscle. But anyways, I'll have big hands. I can't help it. So, anyways, talk to you later.